speed, power, and problem-solving abilities. These behaviors keep our whales active and engaged. SeaWorld's killer whales have inspired generations to care for our natural world, and we're excited to share their stories with all of you today.
Killer whales are the ocean's top predator. They use cooperation and strength to take their place at the top of the ocean's food web. At the bottom are small animals like krill. At the top, the apex predator, the killer whale. Killer whales are as big as a bus.
Their scientific name is Orcinus orca, but more commonly they are known as killer whale. Here at SeaWorld, our 5 killer whales have their very own personal names. We have our 2 males, Trua and Makayo, and our 3 females named Katina, Milani, and Malia. Makayo is our youngest killer whale at 11 years old, and Katina is our oldest at 46. Katina is our leader or matriarch of our pod. Now, our killer whales trust us, and they take an active role in their health and well-being. Some of the first behaviors we teach our whales are husbandry or healthcare behaviors. Right here in our slide out, our females are demonstrating a behavior we call a fluke present. Now that fluke present is an important behavior because the behavior allows us to collect a blood sample from our whales. They have a big vein that runs on the underside of the white part on their tail, and that's where we collect that blood sample from, and we do this with all of our whales about once a month. Not only is that an important health diagnostic, but it is a great way for our trainers to build relationship. Now another important health diagnostic we get from our whales, here we're demonstrating that fluke present. So you can see that our killer whale was asked to roll upside down and place that tail fluke nice and still right in front of us, which is just like how we would give a blood sample for our doctors. We hold our arm out very still, and our killer whales are conditioned in the same fashion. Now look closely on the screen, you might be able to see that big vein I was talking about. It's right there, right in the center. Now another really important health accurate reading, we ask them to lift their entire body up and out of the water. Weighing our whales like this makes sure that the young whales are growing appropriately and the adult whales are maintaining a healthy weight.
And the care isn't just physical. Mental stimulation and play are vital, and we surprise and engage with our whales at every opportunity. Play is how killer whales teach their young to hunt, and for the adults, play is important too. It seems that they just enjoy having fun. Making time for play is an important part of life.
And when we're talking about learning and observation, just like we can learn through watching others, our killer whales can learn through watching the other whales, watching us, and even all of you. So today we're gonna put that to the test. We're gonna have our entire left side of the stadium help us out. So my left side, go ahead and stand up. And on the count of 3, we are gonna spin our whole body in one big circle just like that. We're gonna see if Katina can follow along. Looks like she's ready. Ready? 1, 2, 3, spin! She got it! Nicely done, everyone, and Katina. You guys can go ahead and have a seat. Killer whales have excellent eyesight both above and below the water, and they're often seen either jumping or spy hopping to take a good look at their environment around them. We're gonna see this demonstrated at our center stage with Ilani. When we see her do that jump, let's hear it for her. Our right side of the stadium, Morgan's down there. She's gonna teach you the hand signal for a breach. We're gonna show Malia that hand signal on the count of 3. Here we go, 1, nicely done. Now this breach is another great behavior for the whales to take a good look around, but we also believe it's another way for them to announce that they have arrived. Here she comes, this is Malia. Let's hear it one more time for our whales and audience volunteers. As you can see, killer
Every different creature and I am about to spray. If that doesn't work, he'll even do handstands, waving that tail in the air to really show off the fact that he is a skunk and he is about to spray. And if that second warning isn't enough, well then, he will spray.
I love it. Yeah. Now, although he may be famous for that awesome voice of his, he should be famous for something else as well, because this bird here is an amazing hunter. He's actually the largest member of the kingfisher family, but he doesn't hunt fish. No, instead he hunts mice, lizards, and snakes in the grasslands of Australia. I've even seen videos of these birds hunting thin snakes as long as 6 feet. They'll dive down with that specialized bill of theirs. They grab onto the snakes right behind the back of the head, then they'll whip them back and forth and back over 3 days while the rest of it hangs out the corner of his mouth. Sounds weird, works very well for the kookaburra though. Now, somebody here in the US fell in love with these birds. They found a way to purchase one online and brought one into their home. Only this person lived in an apartment complex. And see, kookaburra are known in Australia as the Outback alarm clock, because every single morning at the break of dawn, they let out that call. Let's just say the neighbors weren't such a big fan of Giggles here, which is why he was sent to us at our center. Now, I do love this bird a lot, but being woken up by that call every single morning would be enough to have me pull my hair out, kind of like our next guest. But that's Giggles, the laughing kookaburra.
Turkey vulture. Now, turkey vultures get up in the morning and the first thing they do is spread out their big wings and start to sunbathe. He will use his wings just like big solar panels, and once he's nice and warm, he'll take to the skies. Once he's up there, he'll lock out those wings and start doing big, lazy circles in the air. Well, they look lazy, but he's actually working. He's going like this. He's smelling. He's smelling for the... Yeah, that's why we named this guy Whizzer. Now, we got Whizzer because about 17 years ago, someone thought it would be a good idea to shoot this big, beautiful bird in his left wing. And because birds' bones are hollow, when they break, they don't always heal quite right, and that's what happened to Whizzer here. He can fly a little bit, but not enough to survive in the wild. Let's give a hand to Whizzer, our beautiful turkey vulture.
Now, we are gonna go from beautiful to cute. This is Maya. She's about a 40-year-old spider monkey. She's been at our center for almost 30 years now. And in 1994, we got a call from LA County Sheriffs saying they found this monkey abandoned in a dumpster. Apparently somebody threw her away. And this kind of thing actually happens a lot. See, people get monkeys, they try to make them into pets, and they quickly learn why that's not such a good idea. See, monkeys are set up by nature to be the farmers of the rainforest. They are set up to eat fruits, they swallow the seeds, they squeeze those seeds out the other end in a nice little pile of fertilizer, and they do this about every 15 minutes. So as they're planting fruit trees and people's couch cushions and around the rest of their house, people get very tired of them. Not to mention the fact that as monkeys get older, they tend to get an attitude, people get bit, they get sent to the hospital, and if that's not enough, they find out that these monkeys can live 40 to 50 years. So they get rid of them in all sorts of ways. Oh, she's cheating! No cheating, you're gonna do a big jump. Let's go, Sam. You can do a big jump. Let's go! Give her some encouragement, that usually works. Let's go, Sam! You can do it! What is happening? Woo! Oh, no. Oh, not for her. That was not. Our environment's clean. Or if you find a sick or injured animal in the wild, get it to a wildlife rescue center. There are literally thousands of places set to give the animals the proper care they need to hopefully get them back out into the wild. Anyways, thank you so much for coming and listening to our rescue tales, and enjoy the rest of your day here at SeaWorld, everybody. Thank you very much for coming.